In this video, we'll be taking a look at all today's NCAAB matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop. Because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is winning sport picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. In Utah versus Kansas, Kansas is laying 18.5 and the total is 150. That's a heavy home number, and it reflects the clear gap in consistency and depth between these two programs. Utah catching 19.5 feels tempting on paper, but Kansas at home has been dominant in these spots, especially when the number is inflated and the public hesitates. We're laying the points with Kansas minus 18.5, and we're going under 150, expecting controlled tempo and half-court defense late. In LaSalle versus St. Louis, St. Louis is laying 23 and the total is 152.5. That's a big conference spread, but St. Louis has the defensive edge and the physicality to stretch this game out. LaSalle plus 23 is a lot, yet the matchup favors St. Louis dictating pace from the opening tip. We're laying it with St. Louis minus 23, and we're going under 152.5, expecting long possessions and a lower scoring finish. In Oklahoma versus Vanderbilt, Vanderbilt is laying 12 and the total is 159. Oklahoma getting 13 suggests this will be competitive, but Vanderbilt at home has been stronger in closing situations and protecting leads. The number isn't outrageous, and the matchup leans toward the favorite controlling tempo. We're laying the points with Vanderbilt minus 12, and we're going under 159, expecting defensive stretches in the second half. In Oklahoma State versus Arizona, Arizona is laying 19 and the total is 167.5. That's a sizable spread, but Arizona's consistency and efficiency justify the number, especially at home. Oklahoma State plus 20 is dangerous if the game slows, but Arizona has the edge in execution. We're laying it with Arizona minus 19, and we're going under 167.5, expecting Arizona to control the pace once they get separation. In Miami, Ohio versus Marshall, Miami, Ohio is laying 2 and the total is 161.5. This is a tighter matchup, and when the number is that short, it usually comes down to execution in the final minutes. Miami, Ohio has the steadier profile here, and laying 2 is manageable. We're taking Miami, Ohio minus 2, and we're going under 161.5, expecting a competitive but slightly slower conference game. In Gonzaga versus Oregon State, Gonzaga is laying 17.5 and the total is 145.5. That's a strong number, but Gonzaga has the offensive firepower to separate early. Oregon State plus 18 feels big, yet Gonzaga's depth creates matchup issues across the board. We're laying the points with Gonzaga minus 17.5, and we're going under 145.5, expecting controlled offense and late game clock management. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. Recap, we're taking Kansas minus 18.5 under 150, St. Louis minus 23 under 150, 2.5, Vanderbilt minus 12 under 159, Arizona minus 19 under 167.5, Miami, Ohio minus 2 under 161.5, and Gonzaga minus 17.5 under 145.5. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!